Why is the word Mass used to describe this sacrament? What are the root meanings of the word Mass?
Well, as I'm sure many, if not all of you know, the Latin words for dismissal at the close of the sacrifice of the Mass. The Latin words have been and still are in the, certainly the Tridentine ritual. Ite missa est. Ite, that's the plural for go, leave. Missa est. The Mass is finished. Now, the word missa, which over the centuries had become identified with what we call the Mass. As you've heard, I'm sure, many times, comes from the Latin verb to send, mettere. In other words, you have received graces from the sacrifice of the Mass. And now you go and put these graces into practice. In other words, as believing Catholics, we have received a special call from Christ, which we call vocation. But vocation is meaningless without a mission. No one is ever called by Christ except to be sent by Christ. So that missa for the Latin, or Mass in English, from the Latin word missio, which means ascending. At the close of Mass, we're not just told, well, the Mass is over. You can leave now. No. You have received extraordinary graces. Please don't forget this. How many priests and priest students I've told this to. You have received extraordinary graces. And your responsibility now is to put your vocation, which is a call, into practice. You are being sent. You are being sent to exercise the graces you've been given through the sacrifice of the Mass and share these graces with others, especially by living a life of sacrifice. And there's nothing else, nothing else will convert sinners except lives of sacrifice. In other words, in the measure that you're willing to surrender what you like for the one you want to bring to God, only in that measure will God be giving the graces to that person through you.